All right. Test, 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 test. Okie dokie. All right. So we're going to get started. And hello, Ezra. Okay, have a seat, relax, sit up straight. Feel free to sit with your legs crossed or straight, however you feel comfortable. And we're going to begin with breathing. So go ahead and inhale through your nose. Try and expand your abdomen as you inhale and fill your lungs completely with air. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth with your mouth open wide. Imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath on the exhale. Inhaling and exhaling as you need to. Inhaling, expanding your abdomen. And exhaling, contracting your navel toward your spine. Squeezing out all of the air. Breathing naturally, inhaling and exhaling. As you inhale, feel your spine is getting longer and your head is reaching up toward the ceiling. And with each exhale, relaxing your shoulders. Now on the next inhale, inhale and raise your arms and hands above your head, bringing your palms of your hands together. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands back down. So now we're breathing through our nose, inhaling, lifting, reaching, and exhaling, relaxing down. Continue to breathe as you need to. Expanding your abdomen on the inhale, contracting your navel toward your spine on the exhale. As you inhale, lift your chest. Breathing through our nose. Now in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. Then when you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you lower your arms and hands down. Continue breathing through your nose, inhaling, lifting and reaching up. Exhale, relaxing down. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now bring the palms of your hands together and interlace your fingers. Bring your forearms together. Lift your elbows, and we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating, flexing our wrists as much as we can as we make a circle toward the ceiling with our knuckles of our hands. Breathing through your nose. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. Slowly rotating. And then pause, release your fingers and bring your hands together with your palms touching in prayer posture in front of your chest with your forearms parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now straighten your arms out in front of you with your palms of your hands touching. And we're going to inhale as we allow our wrists to guide us as far back as we can reach. Fingers are pointing in. And then exhale with our fingers pointing away, bringing our wrists back together. Move with your breath. Inhale, fingers pointing in, wrists guiding you back as far as you can go. When you're ready to exhale, fingers pointing away, bringing our wrists back together, keeping our arms straight, parallel to the floor as we do this. Breathing through your nose, inhaling out and exhaling in. One more time. Now this time we're going to inhale, bring our arms as far back as we can go, and then exhale, take your hands, wrap them around your shoulders, grab your shoulder blades, and lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin and inhale, reach as far back as you can. And exhale, place the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades, lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Now lift your chin and inhale again, one more time, reaching back. And then exhale, bring your arms down in front of you. Breathe naturally through your nose. Okay, now we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. Spread your fingers wide and place your hands under your shoulders. Adjust your knees so that they're under your hips. Make sure your index finger is facing forward. We're going to do cat-cow. So index fingers are facing forward. Try and place the weight of your body evenly on the pads of your fingers, and rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing your thighs. Keeping our arms straight. Keep in mind that our head moves last. We're going to inhale and arch our lower spine and then lift our head on the inhale. When we exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, lift our upper back toward the ceiling, and lower our head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your head. And again, when you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back and lower your head. Move with your breathing. Try and move your spine and keep your arms still. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, pull your navel in toward your spine, and we're going to inhale and reach our opposite arm and leg. Reach your right arm and left leg as you inhale, stretch out as much as you can, and when you're ready to exhale, bring your arm and hand down. Switching to the opposite, left arm, right leg, inhale, stretch and reach as much as you can, keeping your navel pulled in toward your spine, and then exhale when you're ready, coming down. So move with your breathing, inhaling out, stretching, and exhaling in, back down. Keep the navel pulled in toward your spine. Reaching on the inhale. One more time on each side. And then pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So make sure your knees are under your hips. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to slowly walk our hands forward in front of us as we lower our torso and forehead down to the ground, keeping our hips in the air, breathing through our nose, pushing the floor away with our hands, opening up our shoulders and armpit area. And then pull your navel in as you lift up and slowly walk your hands back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge and then bring our hands up into prayer posture in front of our chest. Feel free to place something soft under your right knee if you'd like. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then from here, again, we want to make sure our left knee is above our left ankle. From here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale, bring our hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as we pull our left foot back. And then switch feet. Bring our right foot forward. Feel free to place something soft under your left knee if you'd like. Make sure your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, come on up with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach up toward the ceiling. Try and straighten your arms. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then from here, inhale, make a circle with your hands, reach up toward the ceiling. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. Now from here, we're going to sit back into child's pose. So spread your knees wide and lower your hips to your heels. Then lower your torso and forehead down to the ground and relax, breathing through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come back up to tabletop position. So from here, you can do puppy pose again if you'd like, or we're going to do downward dog. So if you're doing downward dog, just make sure your fingers are spread wide, index fingers facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward. Get onto the balls of your toes. And we're going to push the floor away as we lift our hips up toward the ceiling, opening up our shoulders like we did in puppy pose, and then alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground, stretching the backs of your legs, keeping our knees bent slightly, pushing the floor away, opening up the shoulders, relaxing and breathing. And then lower your knees down to the ground and come back to tabletop position. And then we're going to slowly walk to the front of our mat and then inhale, reaching our hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale our arms down by our side. So at the front of your mat, separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches so that they're under your hips. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale down. Again, inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to sit our hips back as if we're sitting in a chair, keeping our torso lifting, our arms near our ears. Bend your knees. Imagine you're sitting in an invisible chair, breathing through your nose. And then inhale, standing up, reaching up, and exhale your arms down. So again, we're going to inhale, reach our hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale as we sit our hips back as if we're sitting in a chair, lifting our chest, arms near our ears. If you'd like, you can get onto the balls of your toes and lift your heels off the ground. And then lower your heels. Inhale, standing up. And exhale, your arms down by your side. Now again, we're going to inhale, reach our hands up toward the ceiling. And we're going to pull our navel in as we swan dive down, bending forward. Place our hands on the outside of our feet. Bend your knees, slightly stretching the backs of your legs. Take your inhale, coming up halfway, and exhale, coming down. Relaxing. Place your hands on the floor and step your right foot back. Make sure your feet are wide enough apart, keeping your left knee above your left ankle. Inhale, coming up into Warrior One with your hands in prayer posture. So the left knee is bent over the left ankle, the right leg is straight. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back down to prayer posture. And then from here, inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale, rotate your torso, your hips, and bring your arms parallel to the floor. We're turning our torso and hips to the right side of the room, gazing out over our left fingertips. Adjust your right foot so that you can turn your torso and hips. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you swing your right arm forward. Move your hips and your torso to face forward. And inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. Exhale as you tilt forward, bringing your hands down to the floor. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And relax as you exhale down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in toward your spine as you inhale. Hands together above your head. Exhale your hands down by your side. So again, we're going to inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. Pull our navel in as we swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Bending our knees slightly, stretching the backs of our legs. Inhale up halfway, and exhale, relaxing down. Place your hands on the floor. Make sure your feet are wide enough apart so that when you step your left foot back, keep your right knee above your right ankle. And when you're ready, come on up into Warrior One. With your right knee bent over your right ankle, left leg straight, hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale as you rotate your torso and hips to the left side and lower your arms parallel to the floor, keeping the right knee bent over the right ankle, gazing out over your right fingertips. Lower your shoulders, lift your chest. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you swing your left arm forward, turn your hips to face forward, your torso to face forward. Reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and as you exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine as you lower your hands down to the floor and step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in as you inhale and reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale your hands down by your side. Okay, so we're going to do balancing. We're going to do tree pose. So you can stand against a wall if you'd like, or you can find a sturdy spot on the floor. And separate your feet just a little bit. We're going to place our hands on our hips. Lift your chest, inhale and exhale through your nose. Find a point somewhere in front of you to focus. With our hands on our hips, we're going to bend our left knee, keeping our left toes on the ground. And from here, you can stay here or experiment lifting your left toes off the ground. If you'd like to go further, you can lift your left knee. And if you'd like, you can bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. If you'd like to go further, you can cross your left ankle above your right knee, lifting your chest as you breathe through your nose. And you can bring your hands above your head and reach toward the ceiling, lifting your chest, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. Inhale, release your left ankle from above your right knee. And exhale, lower your left foot and hands down. Then lift your heels off the ground, relax your hips and legs. And we're going to do the other side. So bring your hands again to your hips. This time we're going to bend our right knee with our right toes on the ground, placing our weight in our left leg. You can stay here. If you'd like to go further, lift your right knee and foot off the ground. You can bring your hands in the prayer posture. And if you'd like to go further, you can cross your right ankle above your left knee. And if you'd like, you can move your arms above your head, reaching for the ceiling. Find a point to focus. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then release your right knee from above your left and lower your foot and hands down by your side. Alternate lifting your heels to relax your legs. And from here, we're going to sit down on the mat. With our legs straight out in front of us. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Again, inhale, reaching up, lift your chest, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Exhale, tilt your torso forward and lower your elbows to the mat next to the sides of your legs. Lift your chest as you inhale and exhale, lowering your torso further down, keeping the elbows down on the mat. Imagine your chest is coming forward to the front of your feet. Lifting your chest to the front of your feet, elbows on the mat, elbows down. They're not down. Breathing through your nose, lifting your chest. And as you relax, you can move your arms further down, keeping the elbows down. This prevents us from grabbing our feet and overstretching. Take long, deep breaths, lifting your chest. And then inhale, coming back, lift your hands up toward the ceiling. Lift your chest and exhale your hands down by your side. Okay, spread your feet, your legs Place your hands behind you with your fingertips pointing away. Inhale, lifting your chest, and exhale, relaxing your body. Breathing through our nose. Now from here, we're going to inhale, lifting the chest, and then exhale, use your hands to help guide your torso to come forward. With each exhale, coming further down. Take long, deep breaths. With each exhale, try and move your arms further forward. And then inhale, coming back. And we're going to bring our feet together. Take our left foot to the outside of our right leg with our left knee in the air. If you'd like, you can bend your right leg. Just make sure your hips are on the ground. Sit up straight. Relax your body. Feel your hips on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now take your left hand and place it next to your buttocks behind you. Take your right arm to the right side of your body. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, take your right arm, wrap it around the top of your left knee as you turn your torso to the left side. Inhale with a straight spine, lifting your chest. Exhale, gently twisting. If you'd like, you can take your left hand behind your torso, grab your right hip. Inhale and exhale through your nose, gently twisting. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale with a straight spine. Try and lift your chest. And then inhale, coming all the way around to the right side. Release your legs. Gently lift your knees up and down. And now we're going to switch. You can take your right foot to the outside of your left leg. Again, if you'd like, you can bend your left leg. Just make sure your hips are on the ground. Take a moment to breathe. Relax your body. Now from here, we're going to take our right hand behind us and place it next to our buttocks. Sit up straight. Take our left arm to the left side of our body. Take a deep breath. Inhale as you lift your chest. And exhale as you take your left arm, wrap it around the top of your right knee as you turn your body to the right side. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale, gently twisting. If you'd like, you can take your right hand behind your torso, grab your left hip, and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Lifting your chest, keeping your hips on the ground. Gently twisting with each exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way around and release your legs. Gently lift your knees up and down. And then scoot to the front of your mat with your knees bent, feet on the floor. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your chest. And from here, grab the top of your toes of your left foot with your left hand. Straighten out your left foot if you can. If not, you can keep it bent, that's okay. Breathing through your nose. Relax your hips. And then lower your left foot down. And we're going to switch to the right foot. So lift your right foot, grab your right toes, and straighten out your leg if you can. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then lower your right foot down. Now this time we're gonna pull our navel in as we tilt back, lifting our feet off the ground. keeping our arms parallel to the floor. If you'd like, you can grab your toes and straighten out your legs, or you can stay here. But you can focus on balancing. Breathing through your nose. And then lower your feet down and grab your elbows or wrists and relax. Sitting up straight, breathing through your nose. Now move your arms parallel to the floor again. Pull your navel in, inhale. And as you exhale, gently move your spine down to the floor with control and stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with your palms facing up toward the ceiling. Move your feet so that they're under your knees, and then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so our knees are spread wide. Take a deep breath through your nose. Inhale. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground, knees relaxed to the left side, head turned to gaze at the right palm. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now inhale as you bring your head and knees back to the center, and then exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side and turn your head to gaze at your left hand. So knees are relaxing to the right. Your neck is turned, head gazing at the left hand. Take long, deep breaths. And then inhale, bring your head and knees back to the center. And move your arms down next to your torso. Adjust your feet so they're under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine, and as you inhale, lift your hips off the ground as high as you can. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you lift, and then exhale, coming back down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. So as you inhale, lift, tighten the gluteal muscles, pushing the heels of our feet into the ground. And exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. So move with your breath, inhaling up, exhaling down. Now in the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground, move our straight arms under our hips and interlace our fingers, breathing through our nose, tightening our gluteal muscles, keeping our hips lifted. Breathing through your nose. And then on the next exhale, release your hands from under your hips and exhale, lowering your hips all the way down to the ground. Straighten out your right leg, keeping the left knee bent. Lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your left knee. Keeping the right leg on the ground, we're going to take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, pull your left shin and left knee toward your left shoulder, keeping your right leg on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling your left thigh, your left shin and knee toward your left shoulder. Keeping the right leg on the ground. Relaxing your left foot. And then release your left leg, lower your left foot to the ground, straighten out your left leg, bend your right leg, placing your right foot on the ground, right knee in the air. Keeping the left leg straight, lift your right foot off the ground. Take your hands and fingers and interlace them below your right knee. Keeping the left leg on the ground, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right shin and knee toward your right shoulder, keeping your left leg on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling your right knee and right shin toward your right shoulder. And then release, lower your right foot to the ground, bend your left foot, your left knee as well. So both knees are bent now. And from here, we're going to inhale and reach both feet and our hands up toward the ceiling. Grab the outer edges of our feet and pull our feet down, bending our knees so our knees go to the outside of our shoulders. We're grabbing the outside of our feet in happy baby pose. And from here, you can lift your feet, alternating, rotating side to side, giving your spine a nice massage. You can also just rock up and down to massage your spine as well. Breathing through your nose, relaxing. Massaging your spine. Releasing any tension you feel. And then inhale your hands and feet up toward the ceiling and exhale them down. We're going to do the final pose for tonight, which is Shavasana. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So adjust your body. Straighten your legs. Move your heels of your feet away. Allow your toes to relax to the sides. Close your eyes. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. And focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. As you exhale, observe your navel contracting toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees, your calves, your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body as you focus on breathing. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. When you're ready, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. So we're going to end with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose, raising our hands above our head, and then exhale, lowering our hands with our mouth open wide with a strong exhale. We're going to do that 3 times, and then we'll end with the final breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Okay, well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.